In this video, I am going to show you how to make a puffy packet mockup in Photoshop. If you want to download the same image for practice, the link is in the description. First, open Photoshop and place the packet image. Then, draw a rectangle using the rectangle tool. Choose any fill color and set the stroke to none. Right-click on Rectangle, and to convert this rectangle into a smart object, rename this layer. Press Ctrl+T to transform it. Reduce the opacity so you can see the packet underneath. Then right-click and choose Distort. Match the corners along the edges of the packet. After that, select Warp to match the curves of the packet, so it looks natural. When finished, press Enter. Set the opacity back to 100%. Now hide this layer. Draw another rectangle on this part. Right-click and convert it to a smart object. Rename the layer. Press Ctrl+T. Right-click and choose Distort. Reduce the opacity of the layer. Match the edges. Right-click and choose Warp to match the curves of the packet. When satisfied, press Enter. Reset the opacity back to 100%. Now unhide this layer. Select the background layer. Click on the Quick Selection tool and make selection of the front part of packet. Now unhide this layer. Click on the layer mask to hide extra part of Smart Object. Now hide this layer again. Select the background layer and make selection of this part with Quick Selection tool. Now unhide this layer and click on the layer mask. Now unhide this layer. Now double-click on the first Smart Object to open it. Go to File, place Embedded, select your design, and resize it if necessary. Save and close the Smart Object window, and your design will instantly appear on the packet. With the eyedropper tool, choose this color. Fill the foreground color in the Smart Object with Alt+Backspace, and add other details like a logo or barcode before saving. Save and close the Smart Object.
Next, to make the mockup look more realistic, make selection of whole packet by right-clicking on both masks and choose Add Mask to the selection. Once the whole packet is selected, select the background layer and press Ctrl+J 3 times to create 3 copies of the packet. Rename the first copy Shadows, the second Midtones, and the third Highlights. Drag these layers and place them above the Smart Objects. Hide the Midtones and Highlights layers for now. Keep only the shadows visible, and change its blending mode to Multiply. Add a Levels Adjustment layer above Shadows layer. Clip it to the Shadows layer. Move the black input slider to the right to deepen the darker areas. Then unhide the Midtones layer. Change its blending mode to Linear Dodge, Add a Levels Adjustment, and clip it to the midtones. Move the black input slider to the right and the white output slider to the left to brighten the midtone details. For the highlights, change the blending mode to screen, add another levels adjustment clip to it, and move the black input slider to the right and the white output slider to the left to enhance the bright reflections. Finally, group the shadows, midtones, and highlights into one folder called FX. And keep your shape and smart objects in another folder called Place Design. Adjust the opacity of the FX layers until the design looks natural. And that's it. Your professional puffy packet mockup in Photoshop is ready. Hope you'll like this tutorial. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel.